Okay, so the next one we are talking about Montessori job role for kids. So there are simple classroom rules, and then for Montessori classroom, there are a little bit more. So the first one is take out rug with two hands, like holding a baby. So I'm going to show you. So this is my rug, and I'm getting it from the basket or getting it from the container. So sometimes we put in the container rug like this standing, or sometimes they are put all together sitting. So whenever I'm carrying the rug, I have to carry it with my both hands. And once I have it in my both hands, then we can put it on the floor. So right now, let's say if this is my floor. um, let's see, yeah, the table, I'm showing it as a table. So what we are going to do is we are going to unroll. I'll put in front of me and I'm going to unroll it like this. We bring the material with both hands, put it here, and then we put the materials back one at a time, and then we have to roll it back and put it back. So what we are going to do is, so whenever I have to roll up the rug, I always put rug like this. So kids basically move their position. They go in front and then they say roll, roll, tap, tap, pull, roll, roll, tap, tap, pull, roll, roll, tap, tap, pull, and that's how we are going to roll, roll, tap, tap, pull. So I'm not moving towards the rug. The roll is moving towards me. We are going to once again do this a little faster this time. Roll, roll, tap, tap, pull, 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 and here is my roller. Beautiful, and sometimes when the kids start doing rolling the rug, and they they go left to right and rug look like this, but we have to make sure that that's the beauty of tapping it, and once they tap it, then only so if you see something like this, just tell the kids, can you roll it again, and we'll see if it's been rolled properly. And again, they have to hold it with both hands, and they put it back. So in Montessori, there is a term called direct movement. Means there is some goal behind it. So when they are going, when they are carrying stuff, there is a reason behind it, why they are moving. And that's what we want to use, directed movement. There is a direction for which they are going. So we want to make sure that they are using the directive movement. And sometimes when we are playing, it's open-ended, it's undirected, like there is no goal. But when it's directed movement, they become more conscious about themselves. So that's why we put, when the moment they put hands behind their back, same thing, it becomes so directed, they stop running, they stop behaving crazy. So we have to use that more and more. Okay, so that's our Montessori roles, and I'm going to talk about some of the Montessori topics also, what we should know and what we should be aware. But for the kids right now, these are the roles. After that, carry job with both hands. Always use both hands. Whatever material they are carrying, they have to carry with both hands. And only materials go on the rug, no sitting on the rug. And whenever they are getting any box with the lid goes under the box. And sometimes in the box, whatever material they have to take things out, or when they have to put things first in. So it's always the biggest thing that goes first. So I don't know if you know about that experiment. There was stones, small pebbles, and sand. So if we fill with sand, then where the stones and pebble will go. So it's always the stones which will go first. So always the first thing will go first, then the second biggest thing, and then the smallest thing. So large to small, always large to small. That's how we work in the Montessori classroom. And whenever we are building something, that's our next rule is, let's say we are building Legos. So first take everything apart, then start building. So it should not be, from halfway they are starting. So they should know, how to put one by one. So that's why we say bring things one by one. So let's say they are building pink tower. So they bring one cube at a time. They don't bring the whole thing. So one cube, put it down. Go another. Go another. Go another. And then once everything is there, now we start building, the biggest first and then the smallest goes on the top. And then when they're taking apart, then first they're taking apart the smallest, they put on the rug, then another put on the rug. So it's not that the smallest they take and start moving. So step by step we do all the activities. Okay, after that, clean up, put the, again, whenever we are cleaning up, put the biggest material first, because it looks neater immediately. And using, both hands to put the job away. And whenever, we are done with whatever, activity or job, the word, when I say job, that means it's a Montessori job. And you'll be watching some videos on that. What are the names of Montessori jobs and how we do it. So we want to make sure to follow those ones. Make sense?
Yeah.
Great. So those were the Montessori job rules for the kids. Okay.